Well, folks, it's been a long time since I did any painting while chatting with you. So I thought I would do that today while I was busy working. I was going to do it a little later when I had a little bit more to show you, but right now those clouds are gathering over and the light is just getting much worse. And all I have is that little LED light. So the light is fading. I'm not going to be able to work for much longer. I did post on Facebook last week, I think it was, a picture of some of the crafts that we'd done last week. It is on Facebook, as I said, but I thought I'd just give you a little run through on YouTube because some of you might not be on Facebook. So let me just do this quick because I spotted something that's going to bug me, and if I don't remember to do it now I might forget because I spotted a bit I missed. Right, okay, so as you can see I've been working on Santas again. This is the one particularly I'm working on today. He's slightly different to the ones we've done before. This is like an old world Santa. The ones we call more of a Celtic Santa in this country, but in America it's called old world Santas. I've got him in the traditional colours. The shading's done on the red, but I've only just put the white on, so that's still got to have some shading on to give it a bit more dimension. On the side I have recessed. When the Whitlow's finished doing the Santa, I made a recess because I drew some pictures and I thought it'd be easier to paint the edges if I recessed it a bit. And there's a ball, a teddy, some presents, a little spinning top thing on the side. So that will be nice to add on there. So it's something I haven't done before on them. So I thought I'd have a go. So that'll be nice when that's done. Right, and then we've got just the plain Santas. I'll do something on them that would be nice, but they're the plain ones. Still got to work on the beards because they still have to be refined on the whittling. Do some carving on them to make better beards. They're done for now, actually, other than the trim on the jackets. What I did want to show you is, hang on, let me move this stuff out the way. Okay, there you go. He's my favourite one, this one, with the red jacket and the green top, with a white ruffle on the chest and the gold detail. Really liked him. And the arms move too. So they'll be nice little standing decorations. They can also be tree decorations if you like. It puts a little hook in the top and it could hang in the Christmas tree. I have bought decorations heavier than that. The green one, he's also really nice with a white ruffle collar. So he's got the silver details on him. I really like him though. On the black hat it looks quite effective. This one's already been claimed by somebody else, but he's really nice, traditional red and white, but not so candy stripe type red and white. So I enjoyed doing that one. And again, all of them, the arms move. And he's got a feather on his cap, a nice tufty feather with a little gold chain going to the middle from the side. I like him. This is just an odd one, just a purpley one, because I had some purple left from doing this Santa. So yeah, he was purple because it came out really nice, actually, the details on him. Really liked it. The faces, I really like doing those faces too. This Santa, you didn't see this one. He's got some trees on and winter scene and a moon and stars. He's copper coloured Santa sack and a few little white and copper details, and then a little reindeer on the bottom there in the corner. He'll get some felt on the bottom as well. These Santas will all get felt on the bottom, making a nice complete finish. This one I love. This one I really enjoy doing. And he's got really dark nighttime, the trees, a little deer, a house with a smoking chimney, another tree and a street light, and a moon, and some stars all over. I really like doing that. And he doesn't have a white trim. He's actually got a more natural beigey kind of trim with some darker accents and the whiter highlights, but I like that. It was a natural trim, and his blue eyes. I like the green, but I just could not decide what to do with the detail for him. He also has a natural coloured trim rather than a white one, so that there's at least a contrast between the beard and the trim. And he has nice, I like his hair, and there's a nighttime scene on the back. And if you can see so close up, there's the trees, the conifer trees or pine trees. There's somebody walking in the snow, more trees on the horizon and through the drifts of snow, and Santa on his sleigh with a reindeer going across the moonscape. and all around are stars. I enjoyed doing that one. Yeah, there's not much detail, but that really did take it out of my eyes, doing something that tiny. That really did hurt, but I enjoyed doing that, and I think it's quite effective really on the colouring. So these with the flat bottoms will all get felt on. Okay, so let me just put that out of the way. Right, now here's the other ones I've done, finished. This is the one that Whitler made. You've seen him bare before without his paint. He's the Raven Master. And he's now done. I enjoyed doing him, come up with the colours for him, being more natural and woodland type, by using those images there that I found on Pinterest, just for inspiration of colour. So he's done. He just needs to be fixed to his base. Yeah, I quite enjoyed that. I enjoy everything I paint really, because it's such a pleasure working on the things that my hubby makes. Oh gosh, oh dear. I tell you what, this shelf is full of work. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 orders on the go. Right, let's just move you out of the way for a second, Santa. And then this one that Whitler's been working on for 2 weeks. Check this out. It's a great big bowl. I think this is the birch, the silver birch one, or white birch. This is really nice. This bowl is massive, and it is so heavy. It's still in the process of being finished, so it's huge. But I love the wood markings. I mean, this is my mug of fruit tea. Look at the size of that inside the bowl. Yeah, that is a huge... There we go. Back again. Oh, wow. So yeah, that's what we've been up to so far. I mean, look behind me there on the shelf, there's still more to be done. And all of that. Yeah. So what I've been doing here, obviously you've seen, and it is takes quite a long time. Sometimes it takes longer than I estimate. One like this would usually take around 3 hours to paint, and it would take the Whitler about an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on the size as well. This would take about 2.5 hours. The taller ones, if we do them, much taller. We don't often do them, they're only for orders. But the 30 centimetre tall ones, they could take about 3 hours again. So that's about 6.5 hours work altogether. Yeah, let you work that one out on minimum wage. Oh, excuse me, I had a sip of my nice herb fruit tea. That's hibiscus, elderberries, currants, black currants, cranberries and blueberries, and it is oh so tasty when I'm busy out here. Okay, I've done enough on him with a white, and he's going to need his teddy and presents and that all painted, so I'm going to leave him there for a second and carry on with these ones while I'm chatting with you. I can't chat for much longer because this video is going to be ever so long. I mean, even 10 minutes would take quite a while to upload and edit, because I've got to take out all the nasty bits, put in some music on some bits. No, I think I'll scrap that bit of the video that I made. I'll just leave it out, because the other video I made was of me doing the shading on that one, on the red. But there was so much going on. There was power tools outside making that bowl. If you can hear noises in the background as well, 2 houses down, they're building an extension for an elderly lady. So it's major construction noise there going on lately. And they play their music so loud, I can hear 2 gardens down that they're listening to something like Radio 80s, absolute 80s radio. So I can hear what they're listening to. That's how loud they're playing their music. I suppose they have to hear it over the work sounds. The poor lady living in that house though, she's an elderly lady, so I'm sure she's very patient to put up with all that noise. But anyway, yeah, so we've got quite a few orders working on now, but it's still, oops, a daisy, look what happens. This is what happens when I spill a little bit of paint. I have to use a wet brush to brush it off quickly or it won't come off, and then it's ruined. Because it'll take a heck of a lot to see on my pinky I got white paint. Oof. Get that off quick before it smudges on the red. That's what's difficult about doing this when you touch it and you're trying to work and you can't wait for everything to dry before you move on to the next one. It would take even longer. But anyway, I have done a bit in the garden, not much. It's been raining on and off, extremely windy. Things are looking like they're really getting into autumn now. The herbaceous stuff is starting to die off. Leaves are yellowing and looking not so good. Fruit is ripening. I don't know that we're going to get any corn actually, because the wind we've had has been so drying and damaging. So if we get any corn, I'll be very surprised. There are fruits on them, but they're just not swelling very well. I probably need to water more. I think it's one of those downsides of planting things closely, especially corn. They don't really like being that close. But in this garden, as you know, I've said before, I will let things go, and if they grow, they grow. If they don't, they don't. I'm not going to stress about it. But there you are. I think I'm going to cut off now, and I'll come back to you and show you when they're all done, because that'll be too long a video. Oh, fiddlesticks. Look at that. I don't know if I'm going to get that off. That smudged. Nope. Oh dear. Oh. Look. See. Oh, I'm going to have to go over that with a... No, never mind. I'm going to sort that out. But anyway, lovelies, just a craft update today, being the second week of the month. The next video will obviously be on... What's the third week of the month? Make Do and Mend or Self-reliance? I think it's the Make Do and Mend. I'll have to check. But that's what it'll be next week. And I will obviously keep you updated on things that are going on. There's been harvests in the garden. I've been harvesting bits every single day. We've been having something out of the garden, even if it's just herbs. And some harvests are, can't do the beard yet. That's got to be worked on. Some harvests are not even food. Some harvests that I've enjoyed the most are some of the flowers, because I've had sweet peas, roses, hydrangea. Okay, this needs a finer brush now. Sweet peas, roses, and hydrangea. They make really pretty flower arrangements. And I don't have cut flowers in the house usually. I refuse to buy them. I'd rather grow my own. At least I know it's stuff that grows in my own garden, and I'm not contributing to the import over very many miles of flowers that are cut. Oh, fiddlesticks. Steady does it. That's what the work is with this tiny brushes, and even so easy to slip. Right, there we go. So that's the next video, will be the Make Do and Mend, because I'm busy working on something anyway. And then the following one, as usual, the fourth week, will be the Self-reliance one. But as I said a minute ago, I will keep updating you on what's happening in the garden anyway, and with everything else. They are. He's still got to have his boots painted, his beard finished, face finished. Ugh. But they are that's the simple one, and the other one. Actually, there's three simple ones, but I want to do one of them green. Ah, see, look at that. Muppet. Yep. Oh, can you believe it? I hope you're laughing. It's got to be worth a laugh. This is like awkward. And I don't normally do this. That's because you're watching. It's your fault. I'll blame you. Yeah. I do love you all there very much. So please, don't leave. Do like, subscribe, share, and comment if you like. Just don't mention my mishaps. Let's see if I can get this off quick. Oh, it's already drying. Oh my goodness. Oh, don't do this to me. Okay, that'll have to do some tickling on there. There you go. Leaving him there. I think I'm going to give up for now. I think I've sat here far too many hours. What's the time now? Oh, see, I've got a clock up in here now. I've been in the shed since 10 o'clock this morning. It is now 2:30, and I only stopped for 5 minutes to get my cuppa and water the plants under cover because the wind had dried them out. Otherwise, I've been in here all day. So from now until next time, I shall see you again. Have a good day. Bye.